All right, we've got another request here for Mission Souls, and thank you so much to Superfly Lee. This is Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses, and this just came out 18 hours ago, so I feel like this is the fastest I've ever reacted to a Mission Souls song. Thank you so much, Superfly Lee, for making this request. Just happened to be the day that I'm getting to Patreon requests, so that worked out. But this is another song, like the last one, of they're covering a song that I'm actually familiar with and that I've covered myself in the past. That's somewhere on this channel from a few years ago when I covered this song, just an instrumental version of all the different instruments. But today we're checking Mission Souls cover out, so I'm excited to see this. Thanks again, Superfly Lee. Nice. She's playing the Les Paul. Very fitting. Nisha. Nailing those iconic bass licks. I just threw an extra cool little drum lick in there. Guitar solo sounds great, absolutely spot on. But I love that little little bit of sass on the drums there. Absolutely crazy that Stacy, the main vocalist, is 13 years old. Her voice sounds so full and rich in this cover. Maybe even more full than Axl Rose's voice, you know, just really nicely well-rounded. Also, the attention to detail so far in this cover, like especially in the bass licks, those little connective tissue licks that are happening on the bass, very nice, very accurately, you know, note for note cover of the original. Again, Nice harmonies. Again, that attention to detail on the guitar. Actually, I think there's another one coming up. But the do-do-do-do-do-do. I think there's another one here. Yeah. Nice. Excuse me. Ooh. You see that smooth pickup switch there? She's on the neck pickup for most of the song because it's got that creamy, nice tone. But then when she goes into the wah part of the solo, she flicks it down to the bridge right there. Cool. Nice.
Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Ooh, where do we go now?
Nice. It's a really, really challenging song to sing, especially at the end there, obviously. You could just tell by listening to it. I did notice a little pitch correction, especially at the end on the vocals, which is totally fine. You know, it's an artistic choice. But I know they don't need it, you know, because I've seen they have live videos. She'd sound fine without the pitch correction, but I definitely heard some little, you know, what's it called, artifacts from the pitch correction. Because, you know, when it's holding a note, when the actual natural voice did drift down or up a little bit, you can hear a little bit of weirdness. But you know what? It doesn't really matter that much. They're making a great cover either way. And it was so accurate, just note for note, attention to detail, especially on the bass licks and the guitar licks and stuff. And yeah, just a really well done cover. So thank you so much, Superfly Lee, for sharing this with us. And I'm glad I could get to it as the day it dropped. Thank you all for joining me. I apologize for my scratchy voice and my stuffy nose. I've been sick the last few days, but hopefully it wasn't too annoying for you. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.